Not to exaggerate or anything, but these cuts, once I learned them, completely changed the way I looked at editing and the basic cut. All of these shots are based off of the standard cut, which is made by cutting from one shot or scene to another. Easy, right? Well, I've listed these cuts from easiest to make as a filmmaker to the hardest, so stay tuned for that. Chilly. Now that we've gotten the regular cut out of the way, it's time to do something that literally takes one more action after a normal cut. Dissolve. Boom. Filmmaking. Anyways, this cut would be used for a scene transition, match dissolve, and if done right, can be an awesome addition to your film. Well, you got something right there. Wait, wasn't I wearing a black sweatshirt? Cutaway. This shot is used when the primary shot is going. The camera jumps over to something else for a second, then back to the first shot as if it had continued playing on. It's kind of like B-roll, but a bit more technical and with more meaning behind it than just explaining something. Remember, with all of these examples, that cuts are most well done when properly motivated. Jump cut. Perhaps the most used shot when creating YouTube videos, the jump cut is used to show the passage of time. It's created by cutting the same shot and showing a period of time passing between the first and second cut. When there's dialogue involved, like when creating YouTube videos for example, you want to have the cut chopping off the end of the first sentence and at the start of the next. This is an example of a jump cut, as well as this. J-cut. This is a powerful cut, and it isn't that hard to make or get the concept of, but there are ways to do it better than just slapping it in your timeline. It's made by grabbing the audio from the second clip and dragging it under your first clip like you see here. This audio here would be an example of a J-cut. L-cut. An L-cut is the opposite of a J-cut, with the audio from the first clip leading into the second clip. Sometimes, distinguishing between these two cuts can be a bit difficult, but if you look at how they are on the timeline, you can see where they get their names. This is an example of an L-cut. Match cut. This has got to be my favorite cut of this list. The match cut is a very powerful cut because it can tie two very different things from two very different scenes together. I think I'm saying very way too much. This is an example of a match cut. A well-motivated match cut can be game-changing for your short films. This one is basically a cut, but the challenge here is to frame it right on set so you can best tell your story. The pass-by effect. Now, out of all these listed effects, the pass-by effect, or the mask transition, is the most time-consuming in post-production compared to the others. It takes an object moving across the frame in the first shot and lets it carry into the second shot, therefore creating the transition. The object has to be masked out and animated in the shot, which takes a bit longer to perform, but overall this shot is pretty self-explanatory and is basically the updated version of the wipe transition that you see in so many 80s movies. Now, to take your editing skills even further, this video right here will teach you how to edit subtitles like one of the most famous YouTubers on the planet. Go ahead, click on it.